I had a problem. I was getting a lot of holes pecked in my eggs in this rollaway nest box. This is the best nest box. And I finally figured out what it was, tried to correct it 2 different times, and finally I have corrected it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This nest box is probably 2 feet off the ground. When it's open for business, it's like this. They'll fly up, jump on this, go in, lay their eggs. Then you open that up to get your eggs. Well, it's about 2 feet off the ground, and the chickens were jumping up. They found out eggs were good. Chickens will eat their own eggs. And they were jumping up and pecking the egg from the bottom. So that's not what you want to happen. Sometimes they were pecking them completely. I mean, I'd look in there and it'd be a completely, the egg yolk and everything that had just all completely drained out of the egg because they had pecked it so much and got it to pour out. So what I did was put a piece of cardboard on top of it right here, thinking that would block it. From the underneath, all they would see would be that cardboard, and they couldn't jump up. They wouldn't see the eggs, they would just see the cardboard. So that worked real well, except since the cardboard was on top here, it would get real dirty. It's dusty out in here in the hen house, and the cardboard got real dirty. So when the eggs would roll down, they would pick up some of that dirt, and so the eggs were kind of dirty. And the cardboard, you could just feel of it, and it's real dusty. And the eggs, when they lay an egg, it's a little sticky. It's got a little moisture on it. Bloom, I believe it's called. So as they roll down, that moist egg would pick up whatever dust was on that cardboard, and would give me a dirty egg, which is the whole reason to have a rollaway nest box, so you don't have dirty eggs. You have eggs that look like that. Perfect. Perfect. So instead of putting the cardboard on top here, I placed it like it is right now on the bottom. And I just used some cable ties. I pulled it up on the bottom, used some cable ties to tie it. And so now the chickens aren't getting to the eggs. The eggs are clean because they're rolling down on this wire here. Now occasionally that wire has to be wiped off. Sometimes you'll find an egg, if the wire gets real dusty, you'll find an egg that's got a stripe on it. Almost looks like a crack. Well, there's, whether you can see that or not. That right there. Looks like a crack. It's not. It's that wire. It was a little dirty, a little dusty when it rolled down, and it picked up some of that dirt and made it look like a crack. So from time to time, I come out here, not often enough, come out here and wipe that grid off, that wire grid off, and that and the cardboard underneath has stopped this situation. On occasion, I get one, and I believe what it is, they're laying it and they're pecking it before it rolls down into the nest box. That's the only way I know they're going to get to it, is to peck it like that. Peck it that quick. And when they're pecking it, they're probably knocking it down in the nest box. So anyway, I didn't know. One thing I could have done would be to raise this up. I could have raised it up and to where they couldn't jump up and get it, but I don't know how high chickens will jump. I know they'll jump pretty high. So I think I would have had to raise this up quite a bit to get them to not jump up in there, jump up and peck it. But anyway, got it fixed. I got a piece of cardboard underneath where it hides the egg from them. I've got it cable tied in there in a couple of different places, and that is working real well. The cardboard's filthy. The cardboard's dirty. It's dusty, but the eggs aren't on the cardboard anymore because the cardboard is underneath this metal grid. So I like it. I like it. I like it. No more pecked eggs, and the eggs are clean now, just as clean as they can be. So if you've got a roll-away nest box, and they may not all have that grid on the bottom, if you're finding eggs that are pecked, if you're thinking about a roll-away nest box, I highly encourage them. They're not cheap, but I tell you what, they'll save you a lot of work, a lot of hassle, and anyway, I really like it. I'll put below the video, I'll put a link to some roll-away nest boxes on Amazon. Maybe something you want to get yourself for Christmas, or ladies give your husband one for Christmas, or husbands give you wives, whoever does the egg gathering and the egg cleaning. Because when you got one of these, you may have to blow a feather off every now and then, but that egg is ready to sell right there. Ready to sell. All right, roll-away nest boxes, I love them. Put the cardboard underneath it. Worked out great. I love it. I love it. All right, we're gone.